Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to introduce yourself confidently in English. Many English learners feel nervous when someone asks a simple question. Can you introduce yourself? Sometimes we know the words, but we don't know what to say first, what to say next, or how to sound confident. So in this lesson, I will guide you step by step. We will break a confident introduction into 4 simple chapters. Chapter 1. Talking about what you do. Chapter 2. Talking about your hobbies and interests. Chapter 3. Describing your personality. And Chapter 4. Talking about your professional qualities, especially useful in networking or professional situations. So let's begin. Chapter 1. Talking about what you do. A good introduction usually starts with your background or career path. For example, you can say, "Hello, my name is Adam. I'm currently pursuing a career in digital marketing." The phrase, "pursue a career in," means you are working toward a profession or a field that interests you. Another useful phrase is, "work my way up." If you work your way up, it means you start from a beginner position and gradually move to a higher role. For example, I started as an intern and worked my way up to a manager position. You can also talk about your field of expertise. Your field of expertise is the area where you have strong knowledge or skills. For example, I'm currently pursuing a career in business leadership. You may also describe your primary focus at work. For example, my primary focus at work is on strategic management and organizational growth. Another useful phrase is oversee. To oversee something means to supervise or manage a project or a team. For example, I oversee a small team responsible for developing new content. Now let me give you a short example introduction. Hello, my name is Adam. I'm currently pursuing a career in business leadership, and my primary focus is on strategic management and organizational growth. I started my career as a business analyst, and over time, I worked my way up to a leadership role. My field of expertise includes business strategy and market analysis, and I also oversee a team working on innovative projects that drive company success. Chapter 2. Talking about your hobbies and interests. Now, let's move to the second part of your introduction, talking about your hobbies and interests. Hobbies are the activities you enjoy doing in your free time. When you mention your hobbies, people get a better idea of your personality and what you enjoy outside of work or studies. A useful phrase you can use here is, "spend my free time." For example, in my free time, I enjoy learning new skills and exploring creative activities. You can also talk about activities that help you stay active or relaxed. For instance, some people enjoy playing sports. You might say, "In my free time, I enjoy playing badminton and staying physically active." Another example could be, "I enjoy cooking and experimenting with different recipes in the kitchen." Cooking is not only a useful life skill, but it can also be a relaxing and creative activity. You can also talk about hobbies that help you learn and grow. For example, I enjoy watching educational videos and learning about new technologies. Some people also enjoy traveling and exploring new places. You could say, "Whenever I have the opportunity, I like visiting new places and learning about different cultures." Another interesting hobby is music. For example, I enjoy listening to music and discovering new artists in different genres. Some people are also interested in creative activities, such as drawing, designing, or writing. For example, I enjoy writing short ideas and reflections because it helps me express my thoughts clearly. Now, let me give you a short example of how you can talk about your hobbies in a self-introduction. In my free time, I enjoy playing badminton and staying active. I also like cooking and trying new recipes because it allows me to be creative. Sometimes I watch educational videos to learn new ideas, and whenever I have time, I enjoy visiting new places and experiencing different cultures. Talking about your hobbies makes your introduction more personal, interesting, and natural. It shows that you are not just defined by your job or studies, but also by the activities you enjoy in your everyday life. Chapter 3. Describing your personality. Now let's move to Chapter 3, where you describe your personality traits. Personality traits are the qualities that explain what kind of person you are. Talking about your personality helps others understand how you think, behave, and interact with people. Let's learn a few useful words you can use. The first word is thoughtful. If someone is thoughtful, it means they carefully consider other people's feelings and ideas. For example, I try to be thoughtful and considerate when working with others. Another useful adjective is determined. A determined person continues working toward their goals even when things are difficult. For example, I'm a determined person who always tries to finish what I start. The next word is reliable. If you are reliable, people can trust you to complete tasks and keep your promises. For example, my friends and colleagues consider me a reliable person. Another great trait is positive. A positive person tries to see opportunities even in challenging situations. For example, I try to stay positive and focus on solutions instead of problems. Finally, we are curious. Curious people enjoy asking questions and learning new things. For example, I'm naturally curious and always interested in learning something new. Example personality introduction. If I describe my personality, I would say I'm a curious and determined person. I enjoy learning new ideas and improving my skills. I also try to stay positive in challenging situations and focus on finding solutions. My colleagues often describe me as reliable because I always try to complete my work on time. Chapter 4. Talking about professional traits. Now let's move to the final chapter where we talk about professional traits. Professional traits are qualities that help you succeed in your career or workplace. These are especially important when you introduce yourself in interviews, networking events, or professional meetings. Let's learn a few useful expressions. The first phrase is goal-oriented. A goal-oriented person focuses on achieving specific results and completing tasks successfully. For example, I'm a goal-oriented person who enjoys setting clear targets and working toward them. Another useful trait is being proactive. Being proactive means you take action before problems become bigger. For example, I try to be proactive by identifying problems early and finding solutions quickly. The next word is team-oriented. A team-oriented person enjoys working with others and contributing to group success. For example, I'm team-oriented and believe collaboration leads to better results. Another important quality is flexibility. A flexible person can adjust to new situations or unexpected challenges. For example, I try to stay flexible and adapt to changing work environments. Finally, you can describe yourself as someone who values continuous learning. For example, I believe in continuous learning and always look for opportunities to develop new skills. Example, professional introduction. In my professional life, I try to stay goal-oriented and focused on achieving meaningful results. I also believe in being proactive and solving problems before they become bigger challenges. I enjoy working with teams and collaborating with others to achieve common goals. At the same time, I try to stay flexible and open to learning new skills that help me grow professionally. Before we finish, remember one simple formula for a confident self-introduction. Talk about what you do, share your hobbies, describe your personality, and mention your professional qualities. If you practice these 4 steps regularly, you will be able to introduce yourself clearly and confidently in English. Now, it's your turn. Pause the video and try introducing yourself using these 4 chapters. If you found this lesson helpful, like the video and subscribe for more practical English lessons. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.